Welcome to today's session. Today is going to be about new moon yoga. And before I start today's session, which is going to be down on the mat, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. As I work from time to time with entrepreneurs and other people, I want to, like coaches, therapists, I really would like to help them start. Some people feel stuck. How should I start? So today's session, even though it is like a new beginning, but I'm going to share with you before the yoga session just a few tips. So when I started my journey, purposefully I spread them around, and I'm going to show you just now what I've done. Give me a moment. Just turn the camera on. So can you see all of those cards? All of those cards. So what I've done is, when I started, this is today's sequence, by the way. You can actually see what we are going to do today. I'm going to go through it very slowly. I may include a few alterations, or maybe I may skip a pose or two, depending how I feel we're getting on. But when I started with those cards. So I'm going to show you a few cards here today. I bought the two of those. They're called Play, Pause, Be. I bought them online from this company. I bought the ordinary pack and the extended pack. It has a bit more sequences and poses. And this is how I started. But nowadays there are many cards. So on each card, except that there is the pose, at the back, there is an explanation what it affects, what it works on. If you see, let me take this one for example as well. Can you see the highlighted one? The highlighted fields means that it works on that area of the body. And in front the cards look like that with a mini explanation. Really cool one. I really like them back then, and I do like them still today. I haven't used them for a while. They're great for kids, by the way. If you want to introduce children to yoga, you can grab card, 2-3 cards, and you can even make the kids to create the sequence. So today we will use those cards. If you're in a different industry, for example, I invested in those cards recently. I'll just talk a little bit about cards. I managed to read a few of them. I haven't used them yet because I love stories. I love telling stories. So this is a great set as well you to have around. It's by Decks. By the way, I'm not taking any commissions from advertising those stuff. I'm not connected with any of the people. I just share what I use as a personal tools, as a personal what I have in my pocket, and sometimes what I use or may use. As I said, I have read just a few of those, but what I really liked about that set is it's colored in a different colors. And the same is with the other set that I showed you. Those, you can see that some are green, some are different colors. That means the intensity is different. And I really like how the cards are done in sets. There is even structure and strategy in the design of the card. It's easy to use them. I love the packaging of those specifically. I'm creating a card deck, you can tell, and I'm starting to look into a few more details. And as well on those, there are little, here like a little, how should I say, that's organized. That's that color, that's the concept. There are mini tools, which is super cool, I think. Anyway, so enough with cards. I have 2 more decks to show you. But so if you need help, my idea is if you're an entrepreneur, therapist, coach, yoga teacher, and you need help, and you struggle to design something, to structure it, start with deck of cards. I'm not selling my own cards. I don't have them. And I said I'm not affiliated with any of those that I'm going to show you. Just those are the one I use, I like, or I'm going to use. The other 2 decks are spiritual cards I have. As if you don't know yet, I love spirituality, and those 2 decks, I entered the shop with crystals. I usually go and invest in a lot of crystals, and the 2 decks grabbed me straight away. This was the one that really, I'm from Bulgaria, so this one is the one that I really liked. First grabbed me, the picture on that, for some reason, I don't know why and what, but then here that hidden crystal as well, that hidden face into the crystal. As I was into crystals, as I told you, I bought them both, and I do use them sometimes in my coaching or for myself, just to draw a card at the end of the day, not as a prediction at the beginning, more at the end, like on something that I want to reflect. Like, what should I reflect on today? I use them more as a reflection tool for me. When I work with clients, they help me like a little bit more, give me a bit more clarity, and I can see and sense more things into more depth. But I don't use them with everyone. Actually, I use them mainly with friends and people who I know, or if somebody introduced me to others. I do not allow myself to show that power yet. And another thing I want to share with you, if you wonder why I have a glow today before the yoga, because you know that after the yoga I'm always glowing, I want to share with you some great products. Usually I'm not into products, but those are great. That is, both of those are to just great company. It's called R.A.D.K.A. And I bought them from London, from I think it's called New Oxford Street, blending into Oxford Street, from a shop. The shop is called R.A.D.K.A. And if you have a chance to nip into London for a day out, visit that store. I'm not joking. It's you will be pampered, you will be looked after, and I just love them. I'm not joking. So this is what I have used today. You can use that every day, but all the rest of the products that I bought, like this one, for example, use it just once a week because it is not necessary anymore. And this is what I like about those products, that you can use them once a week. I bought body cream and body exfoliation that you use again once a week. No necessary to do it every day. Wow, this is for the face glow, and I really like it. I like it, creates like a sort of a fume, but not oil at the same time. So go and treat yourself and ask for John. Just ask for John, because John is going to treat you the best. I'm not joking. That was an advert, not paid one, but a proper recommendation. So enough for those. Let's start with the yoga now. And let's move the cards away. All of them. I'm going to move you as well forward. By the way, I'm a little bit dressed strange today. You would say that I'm advertising as well. Fashion, I'm not. Actually, this is from my sister, a gift for a while, and my trousers, they're probably as old as me. I'm 43 years old. I'm not shy to say my age. And those trousers, I have them since I'm the age of 8 or 10 years old. And they still fit me. Yeah, they still fit me. They're a little bit, just the elasticated bit came a little bit cracking today when I put it. So if they start falling apart, this is like me. Probably I'll fall apart. They're as old as me nearly. And this is really cool. I can pull it down like a dress. I'm not going to pull you so further away so you can hear me, because today we're going to work lower down on the mat. We won't lift up. So it is like a gentle flow rather than a massive flow. So yeah, this, you can lift it, you can put it down, you can lift it up. I will lift it up because I need to stretch. And that is so comfortable. I wish nowadays a company to do such a nice legging. It's smooth to the skin, elasticated, and it is age proof. Like, it have grown with me. I'm still wearing it like 30 years, 35 years later, 38 years later. I don't know which company designed it, but I'm so grateful for that. It's still with me, and it have been on many competitions, this particular one. So I love it, and it is with me here today. So let's start. We're going to work predominantly, I showed you the sequence at the beginning. I'm not sure if all of you saw it. So we're going to work on the mat lower down. And we will, even though it's a moon yoga, I'm not going to do every time a moon sequence. I will do sometimes stretching around the hip area because this is connected with the moon flow, or we can do a bit of a yin, which is a lot more slower hold. Certain, I was thinking if to do yin, but I choose too many postures. For the yin, I need 3 to 5 postures because we hold them for 2 to 5 minutes. And today we will do a very gentle, slow flow. Let's start, shall we? Yeah? So sit comfortably. I forgot my pillow, but doesn't matter. I'll go without it. Sit comfortably on your both cheeks, not on the spine, not on the coxswain. This is important. This is why I'm moving from side to side. And sit in easy pose, or if you want, stretch your feet forward. come back here to you, to your space, and this time your body. And inhale and exhale, and take a moment to observe, how do I feel here and now? What's my energy like? Where is my mind? What about my thoughts? How is my breathing pattern? And inhale and exhale, and keep observing. Okay, and when we're ready, we're going to open the eyes if they were closed. And we'll start with a gentle stretch called butterfly. So I want you to touch your heels. You can keep them a bit further apart or bring them as close as you can. The main rule here is you to be comfortable. Don't force the opening, the hips area or the ankles. Just make sure you're comfortable and you can do that. So I'm going to hook my feet like that, and then I'll start flutter the wings. Very gentle. Imagine that this is your butterfly, and you very gently flutter the wings. And now I'm going to inhale here for a moment and straighten the back, or try to straighten it. I have to bring the feet closer for that to happen. And then I'll exhale and straighten it a bit more. And I can either keep in that position because I brought the feet next to me, or I can keep flutter, and this will create a little bit more opening as I brought the feet next to me and they're not as open as I want to. So we have a choice to stick still, stay in stillness, and try to push your knees down to the ground as much as possible, or you can flutter the knees and keep the spine straight. And do a slow inhale and a longer exhale. And repeat. Inhale and exhale. The wind took one of my cards. So when we're ready, we're going to relax, release, and we'll come back to easy pose. And here, what we're going to do is we will open and close like a butt. So we're going to inhale and open, the hands go back, the chest open. And we exhale and close the butt, like we hook ourselves here, and we open the back. And at the same time, we bend down, which means we stretch the spine. We inhale and open. And go back and stretch nicely the spine, the shoulders. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale and hook yourself, go down. Inhale, open. And stretch. And exhale, close. And inhale, open. And stretch. And exhale here, just shiver a little bit, free movement like a wave. Create a wave with the hands. Shoulders, mobilize the shoulders here, the entire shoulder, the scapula at the back, the spine. Make a wave with the spine, the neck, including the coxswain. Okay, and from here we're going to inhale, hands up, and exhale, twist one side, whichever you choose. Inhale wherever you are, and twist a bit more on the exhale, and hold for a moment. Make sure the spine is straight. Inhale, hands up in the middle. Exhale, twist the other side. Elongate the spine. Hold for a moment. Inhale wherever you are. And exhale, twist a little bit more. Stretch a bit more. Create more space in the body. Another time, inhale, hands up. Exhale, the other side. Twist. Inhale wherever you are. Twist a little bit more. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist. Inhale wherever you are. Exhale, twist a bit more. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist in the middle. Like, not twist, stop. I mean, calm down, relax. Sorry. Okay, next one will be inhale up. Exhale, one hand down and bend with the other sideways. Stretch the side. Here you should feel a nice stretch. The whole side. Stretch, 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 stretch. And hold here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, both hands up. And put the other side hand down and stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hold. One more time, inhale up. And to the other side, stretch. Bend to the other side. Stretch the side. And then I'm going to come like that, like a wave to that side. Instead of going up, stretch. I want to be in, but at the same time my body wants to move into flow. Come to the other side, stretch. So always listen to your body. If you want to do more static, you can do that. I have given it as an option. If you want to move like a flow, do that. Ask your energy, what do you want to do now? How do you want to feel, to be, to express? Okay, and here we're coming back to normal. So I'm going to do a few rounds, like the shoulders go forward, up and back, like back and down. A few rounds of those. Rotation. The full shoulder is mobilizing, including the neck muscles, and then I'm going to change the rotation from down to forward. Down, back, forward, up. 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 Okay. And we'll do a gentle twist on the neck. I'm going to take the head on one side and I'll just put my hand on here without pressure. Just feel the hand is going to lean here and I already feel the stretch of the neck. No need to press it. Just hold. Keep the spine straight. Relax. We're going to take the head back to normal. I'm already one-sided. And then we're going to take the other side and stretch. And keep it like that. Stretch the neck. Then come back to normal. Let me fix my neck. Okay, it's done. That's a job. Anyway, let's start now. We're going to come into cat and cow position. This road down and this road up. And I'm going to come this side. So cow and position. We're going to do, yes, cat cow flow. What I have chosen. Okay, let's do it, shall we? So this is how we stay. Knees are under hips and wrists are under shoulders and our fingers are open. So we have a good stability. And the knees, they have like a fist distance apart, not massive opening. And here we're going to come and inhale up or exhale up. I want here you to connect with your own inhale and exhale and choose how, when I want to inhale, when I want to exhale. So the movement is we move the head up, the spine down, and then we move the spine up, the head down. And you choose the breathing pattern, yeah? My feet are flat. If you prefer, you can tuck the toes in to have a greater stability. Just listen to your body and tune with it. If you want to move faster, do so. If you want to move slower, do so. Just connect it with the breathing pattern, yeah? Okay, and from here, I'm going to lift into down dog as this is what I feel to do now. Even though there was another pose, but I will do it later. So it is mountain pose rather than down dog, which means that my feet are close to each other. My hands are here, and my head can go look down instead of towards the navel. When I'm on my mat, and I'm pushing myself back so my butt can go up like into a pyramid, and my shoulders can go back as well. Yeah, they like the spine, the back to become flat instead of protruding anything. Inhale here, wherever you are, and push yourself up and back, and hold here for 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And now if you can, only if you can, position your forearms under on the ground and your head on the ground and just bring the feet slightly close and stay here. Or if you want, you can just position the forearms and keep the head off the mat. You have a choice here. I want to keep my head on the mat and to give a bit of a pressure to the head. And stay here for 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come down with our knees and come into a child pose. I'll do extended arms child pose. And now stay here for a moment. If you want, you can take the hands next to the body like that. Tidy up and stay like that for a moment. Forehead is on the ground and you're relaxed. And then from here we will lift up. I'll just fetch my card. This is the one I'm going to do, even though I know what I'm doing. I wanted to see what I lost. So from here we're going to thread the needle, which means as we are up back into the tabletop position, if you want to call it, or for cat and cow, getting ready. So we're going to stay here. We're going to take, I'm taking my right hand in this way. I will inhale, lift it up, and exhale, bring it under and lie on my shoulder, and we'll stay here. And if you feel like you can twist that, you can open that hand up and just stay like that, only if you want. Or you can put that hand here at the back, towards the opposite side of your waist. You have those choices and stay here. And then we're going to relax the hand down, lift up, put that hand here, inhale and exhale here in the tabletop. And then I'm going to take the other hand, the left one will open up, inhale and exhale and twist. And here again, I have the option to stay as I am, open that hand up, or take it here to the other side and stay. And when we're ready, we're going to come gently up and out. Okay, I need to do another cow and cut here just to move the energy. It's a free movement. If you want, you can do down dog, snake, flow, whatever you feel like to express. I need to do cat and cow to shiver a bit the spine. Okay, and then we're going to do a bit of a hip opening. Are we ready about that? Yeah. So as we are here, I'm going just to move the right leg forward. The left knee is here on the ground, and I'm going to stay here, just like that, as straight as possible, and stay. You can lift the back foot up if you prefer, to see how you will experience the balance. If you struggle to keep the balance, you can make the base wider, which means you can move the knee slightly more open. This will create a more stable base for you. You wouldn't wobble as much. I don't want to do that, so I'll keep it here. We're just going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then what I'm going to do is I'll keep this front leg as it is, but the back I will push it slightly further away. If you have a knee problem, roll your mat or grab a pillow. Yeah. And then I'll keep definitely the foot this time lower. You can try to lift it up, but I wouldn't. And then I'll stand up again. I'll lift up, and we'll stay just like that again. We'll stay here. I don't want to count, so just breathe in and out. I'll tell you when to stop. Yeah. Make sure that you feel comfortable here on the stretch of the hip, otherwise it's not good. Don't overdo it. So make that stretch comfortable for you. And then I will step down like with the hands, and will bring that close to me. And the other variation is you to lift that back foot up, but I brought it forward. Woohoo! The balance is not here because something is not okay. So give me a moment. There is something here that is rough under my knee. I have to move a bit forward. So only if you can, you don't have to do that. And you can take that leg like that, very gentle, and try to stay here if you can. This has to be on a straight angle. Yeah. And just stay here for a moment. You can keep that hand here. I prefer to keep it here. You can bring it back like that. I prefer to keep it here for a moment. Or even if you want, you can do a mudra and lift it up like that, like a semi, what it was called, dancer pose. actually have more balance like that. Go with the flow of your own body. Just stay here a little bit longer. Okay, now we're going to relax down. And now the next one is you can hold, stretch that front leg like that. As I can sit, I'll sit. I don't like this pose to stay like that in the air. For me, that's not an option. I would prefer to sit back. If you struggle to sit back, you stay like that. Yeah? So I would like to sit back. And inhale here, straighten up. And then I'll exhale with straight spine as possible and will go down as much as I can, as this will give me a greater stretch on the back of my leg. That's too much for someone who is just starting, so don't beat up yourself. You can stay straight. Okay? And then we're going to come back to normal. Tidy up that leg back. Again, do a bit of a free movement, like wave side, go into a cat and cow, stretch, chapels, whatever you want. Free movements too. Connect with your body, feel it. Misty. Misty's back. Misty, calm. Chill. Chill. No, chill. That's it. Thanks. And now we're going to do the other side. So, the other side, we're bringing that leg here and we're just staying here. That's it. It's nice and comfortable stretch. The wind has taken a cart over there. I was wondering where this went. Okay. And we could have done a proper half split or full split, but I didn't. I'm going to skip that. We're going to skip it. Nothing to worry about. So stay here for a moment. You know, if you need to have more balance, increase the distance between, just make a wider split between the legs. And now what I'm going to do is the same, but I'm going to move that leg slightly further. Woohoo! That side is more sensitive. It's further down. So if you struggle to lift up, you can stay like that. Even you can have books or something to support. This hip for me is a bit more sensitive, this side. So I'm going to be extra careful and mindful. You just stay like that for a few moments. Don't forget to breathe, to relax the face and eyebrows. You don't want frogs here, yeah, but you know now the products. Oh, just breathe in and out. And then we're going to bring, did too much on the knee. Okay, bring that leg back. And now if you can, you'll find one side is more tricky than the other. If you can, to lift that leg, do it. If you cannot, just have a free pose of your choice. Interesting. I just found out, whoa, I have this balanced body. Okay. You can use a belt. I should show you a belt the next time. And then I'm going to use that again because it keeps me balanced. And don't forget to breathe in and out. Focus on a point in front of you, and this will bring you a balance. Okay, now when we're ready, we're going to do that. Like to come down and of course stretch. So you can stretch like that, only as I told you, you can sit if you want. And inhale up to bring it here, exhale down, stretch nicely. And when we're ready, we're coming out of that pose. And now what we are going to do is come into mountain to jiggle bit or free pose if you want, child pose, whatever you want here. I will run a little bit on one spot and we'll move backwards and forward to move the energy. Just have a bit of a free movement and I'll be here in a moment. Can you close that door, please? Thanks. Yeah. Just close it, thanks. And be quieter when you go up. Thanks. Okay. Okay, I found the missing piece, I don't need it. And then from here, from the free movement, we're going to go down on knees, chest and chin. And elbows are next to the body, stay like that for a moment. Toes are tucked. And from here we will slide up into snake. Elbows next to the body, shoulders down. And you have the choice to stay into snake. If you have a lower back problem, keep the legs slightly open. Or you can go into Sphinx, which is on your forearms. You just relax like that. And you stay here. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. Chin is up. Face and jaw is relaxed. And you just inhale and exhale and stay here. Or if you prefer the snake, you can go into the snake. You can slither up and down, side to side. If you prefer to add movement. Then we're going to do one more pose. It's the locust pose. So now we're going to go slowly down into the crocodile, which is our hands under our forehead, like that. And stay like that for a moment. And then what we're going to do is we'll take our hands down here. Actually, I want we to lift up like the feet and as well the upper body. So like a bow, if you want to call it. You can just stay here like that for a moment. You can keep the hands if you want even forward, like flying sideways in a forward position or back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, and here we come down. Stay down for a moment. Then we're going again to come up and hold here for a few breaths and come down. Inhale, and on the exhale lift up and stay and come down into crocodile. And then we're going to turn around. So when we turn around, we're going to do bend your knees, put your hands next to the body, shoulders are nice and flat on the mat. You feel comfortable at the back. All the spine is attached, it's touching the floor, yeah? And what I want you to do is just lift the pelvic floor up and stay here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and very gently come down. Very gently come down. And here I'm going to ask you to do happy baby pose if you can. Take your legs and you can bounce from side to side, rock to relax the pressure of the spine. Excellent. You can stay still, of course, if you want. It's a bit of a free movement this session. And now from here, there are two more poses that I choose. One is, we will do the others like, one is like, you bend the knees like that, you take them to one side, and you lie down like that, straight, like straight arm, lie down. It's called fetal pose. You just stay like that. And here on that card, I'll actually read you the message. It's a fetal pose or Parsvasavasana, and the message of this card is enjoy this safe space. Think about one thing you are grateful for from your practice today. Just stay like that for a moment. Then when we're ready, we're going to come again onto our back and we will do the other side. Otherwise, we will walk a little bit wonky. So we're going to turn to the other side, stretch that. The left arm is in this case mine, and we will stay here for a moment. Then we will roll back to our spine, and you have the choice to go in Shavasana or just open, like touch the feet, open open the legs and stay here into that position, which is called, hands are away from the body, it's called reclining bound angle or Supta Baddha Konasana. You can use pillows or blocks under your knees if you wish, as well under your back. Melt into it and release. Or you can go into Shavasana. I prefer Shavasana for some reason, but I will challenge myself tonight with this goddess pose. Some people call it as the goddess like blind goddess pose. This is how I know it. I don't know how, from, where from. And While we lie down, I want to tell you about the previous two poses. The lying on the left and right in a fetal pose. It has a massive massive significance onto the left and right energy channels. When we turn towards the right, we open more the left channel. When we turn towards the left side, we open the other channel, the right, the top one. We activate them, and it is not just a pose. It has a bigger significance on our energy body. Actually, each of the poses has that significance. Now I'm going to be quiet for 2 to 3 minutes so that your mind can relax. In case some thoughts or emotion come, make sure that you imagine that your thoughts or emotions are a river that flow and you watch that flow. You do not get attached to the water. You just sit on the bank and you watch it how the water flows. Yeah? Okay. Enjoy. Okay, and when you're ready, you can gently either straighten the legs, either get the knees together. Straighten mine for a moment, just to stretch. You can stretch the hands over the body and stretch from like one side the other, the entire body, from top to bottom. And then I would advise you to come towards your right hand side if possible. Bend the knees and turn towards the right hand side. Make a pillow with your right hand. Just stay here for a moment or two. Don't open the eyes yet. When you're ready, you can lift up into sitting without opening the eyes. If you can, in easy pose, stand frozen already. When I relax, my body becomes cold. Just stay here for a moment and observe what has changed, if anything at all, during the practice. And before even we open our eyes, I invite you to finish with one unifying Om. Take Namaste in front of your chest, hands in Namaste. Inhale, exhale to clear the throat, and then inhale, and on the exhale we will Om. So inhale, take a moment to appreciate the Om, the practice. When you're ready, you can rub your hands, your palms, and put the palms over your eyes. And gently open the eyes into the palms. And then tap with your palms the rest of the head, shoulders, hands, chest, back, legs, feet, all around the body, and heart. And I will inhale and exhale here, and I'll say to myself, thank you, my heart. Thank you for beating for me every single second, every single moment. Thank you for being with me, and I'm with you. I love you, and I know that you love me too. I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping me healthy and keeping me here, enjoying everything that I'm enjoying. Thank you. Hi, Misty. Misty just arrived on time. And you can even say thank you, and you can say your name. For example, thank you, Radka. I know, I love you too. Wait! Once you start being grateful and thankful, and your dog will start and start kissing you. Stop! They just do that. And she's now ready to you have to move. Ah. Yeah, she's always coming to kiss me when I finish the practice, maybe because I am full of love, or I don't know. Oh, I better take the cards away. So that was for today's practice. If you have time and you don't have a dog around, take a moment to acknowledge what has really changed after the practice. Like check your energy, your breath, your mind, thoughts, emotions. I really need to tie up before the hurricane take over. And yes, otherwise I will lose half of my equipment. I'll bring you towards me, and I'll say thank you to everyone who was here, everyone who is sticking to the end. If you have any questions, feel welcome to ask them even after the recording goes. You can ask them now, or you can ask when the recording goes out. It will take some time to come out. But thank you for being here with me. I'll see you in about 2 weeks for the other session. By the way, I haven't forgotten. I owe you one more session from the other, from the 30 days, not 30 days, from the June yoga challenge. I promised to give you a sound one, like sound singing. It's more of a singing rather than sound. Singing alignment one. And I'm going to do it. I wanted to do it with Alex, but Alex has a new hobby called fishing, and that hobby is taking all of our time. This week Alex is going with school to different journeys, and luckily we are not going fishing every day. Otherwise, honestly, it's everyday fishing. And I have time for yoga. So I'll try to arrange that at some point. I don't know when. Probably I'll surprise you, but I will do it. I haven't forgotten. Just I wanted to mention that tonight, as I know that some of you follow the channel now and probably you would like to know more. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll stop messing around. That's it. It's done. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely day, night, wherever you are. Bye, everyone. Any questions, anyone? No? Okay, see you.